Hey, hi, hello, my friends. It's Christy with 4 Young Junk Journals. I am here today to do a daily collage with you. Um, this is August the 13th, 2023. I am way behind on my daily collage challenge, but we're going to do today's and then we're going to see if we have time. We're going to catch up a couple of others. And we'll just go. We'll just keep trying to do that every day and see what happens. Okay, so if you're not familiar with how I pick my prompts, you're going to see it right now. I just roll the dice. The pink dice goes down this side. The blue dice is across the top. So if I roll a 10 and a 3, I'm going to go 10 here for the pink, 3 for the blue, and my prompt will be a pair. I do that 6 times. That's give me my 6 prompts, and then I put that all together in a collage. So let's just get started. Okay, and we have 12 and 12, which is pink. So something pink. All right, guys, I'm going to find what we need, and I will be right back. Okay, y'all, that took a minute, but I think I finally got it. Okay, I've got a plan of sorts. All right, so let me put this up real quick. These are our pages. Now, for something pink, first I want to cover these with this, which has just been kind of like my sheets that I work on, like inking and stuff, and that's why they're kind of messy. And I punched holes out of them, which is why they're like, anyway, punched circles, I mean. But that's what I want to kind of use as a base. And then I've got, for something pink, I have this page, which I thought we could put on one, and this one, which is blue, but it has pink in it, and we could put that on the other. And then for something green, I have this. For something whimsical, I've got this. I know this doesn't exactly match real well, but that's okay. For something found on a map, I have this and this. For a symbol, I have these hearts, which represent love, so they're a symbol for love. And then for something you give away, I have this one says greetings, you know, because you give someone your greetings. Say you greet someone. I have a bouquet because generally speaking, you give away bouquets. And support, you give people your support. And so I think that's everything. Something pink, something whimsical, something you give away, something green, something on a map, and a symbol. Yeah, so we're good. So I've also got a couple of pictures in my sticker book that I might use. I might not, because I really have everything I need. So let's just go and see what we can get done. I'll just kind of scooch this one to the side, and I'll start with this one. So how is everyone today? I hope you're doing well. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm getting pretty tired. It is, oh goodness, what time is it? It's almost 2 in the morning. And I haven't been to bed yet. And so I may only do this one. Just today's collage on here. And then I can catch some up later today, because I'm pretty beat. It's been a long day. Let's see. So, if you don't know, I was completing my final class of my coursework in summer 2. And, whoops. So, that class ended on Thursday. And I got my final in. And it was very stressful because I had to turn my final and a discussion post in. And those are the last 2 things for the class. And I went to submit them. They had to be in by midnight. And at 3 minutes till, I went to submit them. Well, no, let me take that back. I submitted the, this is not going on right. I submitted the final about, I don't know, 10 till, I guess. But I didn't pay any attention. I just hit submit and went on to do my discussion post. Well, then at 3 minutes till midnight, I went to submit my discussion post, and the internet was out. And I was like, oh my gosh. I tried to get on with my hotspot. My hotspot was also out. So I'm freaking out, pretty hardcore freaking out. And so, anyway, I took a picture of the discussion post on the computer, because I had it typed up. So I took a picture of it and composed an email to my professor trying to explain, kind of what was going on. And the whole time I'm thinking, I am in so much trouble. Like I am in so much trouble. Because I'd already struggled somewhat this semester with being behind and stuff. And so I just thought, well, he is not even going to have it, And so anyway, the email wouldn't send because the internet was out and I had no data because something was going on with the phones that was also related to the same thing. Now, I thought it was a storm had taken it out. We didn't really get a storm, but we had some wind and the areas surrounding us had gotten storms. So I thought, well, it's got to be related to this storm. So anyway, then when I was finally able to get on to my email through my data, I did not have a receipt confirmation for my final. And I was like, oh my God, not only did my discussion post not get posted, but my final didn't get submitted. So I was freaking out. And I was sure I was going to fail. I was going to have to repeat that class. And I was just having a conniption fit. Well, finally, the internet came back for a little bit. It didn't stay. But it did come back for a little bit. And so I got my email sent. Excuse me. And I got a confirmation email on the final. So I was like, okay, well, at least the final made it in. But that discussion post, the discussion boards were a huge part of my grade. So I was still freaking out. Well, all this to say, I know, it took me a long time to say it, didn't it? All this to say that I was not at all confident that I was going to pass this semester. But I got a 92, I think it was, on my or 93. It was either a 92 or a 93 on my discussion posts for the semester, or for the 5-week course. And a 90, whichever one it wasn't, it was either a 92 or a 93 on my final. So I was like, the relief was incredible. And then, but then I still had an incomplete I had taken in the winter mini course. I had taken an incomplete, and I still had that to finish. And I had been just kind of putting it off and putting it off and putting it off. And it was like, well, it's the only thing left for my coursework is just finishing that incomplete. And if I can just make myself finish that incomplete, I don't have to worry about any more coursework. I can just do dissertation and comps. And so I'm talking to myself, you know, and come on, self. Well, I was back here earlier today and I was like, you know, I could sit here and craft. And then I thought, just do the damn paper, you know, just do it. And so I made myself start it, and it just flowed. It just flowed. And before I knew it, I was almost done. And so I just kept going, and I got the sucker done and turned in. And my professor has already graded my stuff and has submitted my grade to change my grade from the incomplete. But he didn't tell me what he changed it to, so I still get to be nervous about that until Monday. But yeah, so coursework is done, guys. Coursework is done. That was a real roundabout way of telling you that, wasn't it? I had to go through the whole thing before I told you that. Anyway. I'm super excited, super relieved, super ready to move on to the next phase. And yeah, all of that. Okay. So we're going to, I'm going to put that right there, and I'll put that just across there like that because, well, I'm sorry, like that, because, wait a minute, did I make that a pocket? I made that a pocket, didn't I? Shoot. I don't want to interfere with the pocket, but I do kind of want to cover up that bad spot. I think I'll do it just like that. Okay, cool. Let's ink this before we put it on. And I feel like I was saying something, but I don't remember what. So, sorry. Don't remember what I was saying. anyways, yeah, so I'm pretty stoked. And then what else is going on? Let's see. A week from Tuesday, I go to my university and I have to go to an orientation thing for graduate teaching assistants. And I have to get my syllabus and stuff ready for my courses I'm going to be teaching. But we're still waiting on a finalized schedule. So it's hard to actually put that together without a final schedule, because that schedule tells me exactly which classes I'll be teaching. Like, I have a preliminary one, but without the final one, I don't know for sure. So hopefully have that soon. So yeah, like I was saying, a week from Tuesday, I go out there for that. And that's like a 3-hour drive each way, so ugh. Um, and then oh, you stay where I put you. Should back that with something. We'll do that in a minute. I'm going to let this sit for a minute. I still want to ink around it and stuff, but we're going to go ahead and do the other side. We'll come back to that, because we also have to punch the holes in it and stuff too. Anyway, I completely forget what I was talking about. I'm just like, but so there's a lot going on, and I'm super stoked and excited and ready to, believe it or not, ready to get back to work. And part of that is because I'm going back to teaching, and I love teaching. I would love it more if it didn't involve driving for 3 hours each way. But it is what it is. My husband and I have talked about moving out there. The biggest problem is when you have 3 dogs, it's hard to move anywhere, you know? Because you got to rent a place, and people are kind of, ew, they've got 3 dogs. You would think in a world like ours where just about everybody is a dog or cat lover, that, or it seems like it. I mean, that could just be a total generalization. But anyway, where it seems like that people would be more receptive. Especially, I mean, my dogs are very well behaved, so better behaved than the people. They don't tear stuff up. They don't potty in the house. They don't, they're just really good dogs. I'm pretty much doing these the same. Um, Actually, I might not. I might change things up a bit. We'll see. I think I might stitch around these. I have a tendency to forget that I need to keep the stuff over here under the camera. Um, I'm sorry if I was off camera there for a minute. Most likely, if I was, and I think I was, I will just cut that part out. So you won't really know except that I'm telling you that I was off camera. So let's see, what else? Oh, I've been reading an Aladdin retelling. And I forgot what the heck it was called. Ah, what is it called? Can't remember. I'll put it in the cards. It's a part of the Twisted Tale series by, I think it's Liz Braswell or something like that. I think I'm not sure. That could be totally wrong. That might just be a name I heard recently that stuck in my head and has absolutely nothing to do with the book. But anyway, I'll put it in somewhere down below or up above, or I'll put it somewhere. But anyway, it's been really good so far. I'm really enjoying that. And I'm really looking forward to the fact that I'm going to get to just read lots and lots of really great literature. Not great as in like classics, great as in stuff that, I'll enjoy. So I'm pretty stoked about that. trying to decide if I want to use this here or if I want to grab one of the whimsical images out of that sticker book and use it instead. Oops, that's upside down. Thank goodness I caught that. What do y'all think? Do I want to use this? Let's see, I've already used it on this side. Not that that means that I can't use it or anything. I was thinking do something like, there's so much in here I could use. Like this little guy. Choose him. Put him like right there. Right there. Isn't that where that's where the holes are gonna go? But I could put him like right about there. Let's do it. Anyway, it's weird for me because I took that year off from teaching and now I feel like I'm starting all over and I'm nervous all over again. I mean, I would be nervous anyway because I was always nervous every semester, but I'm really nervous again. Let's see. Go right here like that. That's a good thing I decided I was just going to do the one because this is taking longer than I thought it would, given that I had everything pretty much ready. I'm sure this video will be 35 minutes long anyway. Seems much longer, but that may just be because I'm tired. I may decide to just go to bed after this. Yeah, I like that better. Okay, So that's done with that part. I think now let's put the holes in it, and then we'll see if we want to add anything. I'll let that one dry for a minute. We'll put the holes in this one. Plus, I want to back this, and I think I might sew around it, though. I really do think I might sew around these. As a matter of fact, I think I'm going to put the holes in and take them over there and sew around them. Maybe I'll back this first and sew around it too. I could just do this and back it with the same paper. That'll just make it a little thicker. And then we could give it a little pull tab thing. Which would be easier if I hadn't written so close to the top. I don't think that's really going to work. The pull tab. Not even really sure the sewing is going to work all that great, seeing as it's going to sew right on top of where I wrote it, but it doesn't really matter. I'll know what it says. I'll be able to read it, and it's for me, so it really doesn't make any difference. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it over there. I'm going to sew around it, and then I'll come back and we'll do some inking and decide what, if anything else, it needs. And then we will call it a video. I'll be right back. I'm back. Okay, so I did sew around them. I do like the way they look now. I mean, I liked the way they looked before, but I really, really like the way they look now. I'm not sure they're going to need anything beyond just a little bit of inking, because they look pretty cool. So we might just ink them and leave it at that. And this ink I'm using, or this Distress Oxide I'm using, this is Frayed Burlap by Tim Holtz. Or Ranger is Tim Holtz, right? So anyway, that's what this is. I'm loving it. Loving, 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 loving it. Those turned out super great. I really, really love the way the paper, the stamp off or ink paper, the pink paper looks. That's awesome. This turned out super cute. So, there we are. This is, oh, whoa, hold up. That's what I forgot. I didn't put the date on here anywhere. We have to have the date. I think what I'm going to do, though, let me go ahead and put this one in here. Because what I'm thinking is that perhaps what we'll do is to stamp the date on here. All right, I'm liking it. It's a little messy, but I think that adds to the charm. Okay, let's put it in there. All right, boys and girls, guys and gals, that is it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope you found this useful, or at the very least entertaining. I hope that you crafted along, and I hope you'll join me again for another video very soon. If you like what you saw today, give me a big thumbs up. If you'd like to see more from this channel, hit that subscribe button. And if you click the little bell, it'll notify you every time I upload a new video. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you're crafting today. Drop me a picture. I'd love to see it. I'll talk with all of you again soon. Bye for now. Bye.